Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Jay Raul here from Wicked Music Monthly. No, my real last name is not Raul. That's a pen name that I use in honor of Raul Duke, who was the alter ego of my favorite author, Hunter S. Thompson. So I kind of use that surname. My real name's Jay, but just the Raul part I use as a surname in honor of Hunter S. Thompson. Anywho, before I get to rambling here, I just like to give y'all a heads up that, I'm still kind of new to the whole YouTube video webcam thing, so, bear with me here if I get to rambling a little bit. I just wanted to touch base with y'all and let people know who've been following Wicked Music Monthly why it's coming to an end, or has came to an end, and kind of give you a little background about me and what myself and others have in store for the future. First of all, we started Wicked Music Monthly in September of last year, me and my wife, and our intentions were to support the artist that I grew up listening to, kind of show some love and pay homage, and also as a way to sharpen my skills at journalism, because I've been writing and reading ever since I can remember as a little kid, but I just recently started studying for journalism and wanted to, I guess, start by writing about underground rap and hip hop and the wicked shit. I guess the best way for me to describe it is that, mostly my whole life I've been listening to, acid rap, RLP, Esham, Nodis, and my life has been a very colorful one, to say the least. So, the music being there my whole life throughout those crazy, colorful, whatever you want to call them, times, it means a lot to me, and I felt obligated in some crazy way to represent the music that I love, and also, to make it general enough, hence the spelling of Wicked in Wicked Music Monthly, as opposed to using a T like Esham, Nodis, and all them do. I wanted to make it general enough so I could talk about other Wicked artists as well, because I guess I was kind of ignorant to the ugly direction that the wicked shit, horrorcore, whatever you want to call it, is taken since branching off from what Esham created back in '89. I thought it was something different than what it was, and once I started really getting into it, putting this magazine and this website together, I guess I started seeing things in a whole new light, and it made me kind of disappointed and a little bit discouraged about trying to take this very much further, which is another reason that we're ending now, just because I'll always support RLP and Esham and Nodis and Mastermind and a few select other artists as far as the wicked shit goes. However, as a genre in whole, I think that unfortunately it's dying, and I'd rather focus on underground rap and hip hop in general than just the wicked shit, because sadly there's not enough talented wicked artists out there who are truly wicked and not trying to just be shock rappers or whatever, you know what I mean? That's, to me, that's just that's not my style, you know what I mean? And if that's your style, then that's cool or whatever, but I grew up listening to, real hip-hop, real underground rap, and that's why I've always appreciated acid rap and the wicked with a T shit, because, it's real underground rap and hip-hop, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? And, anywho, I've always had a very diverse taste in music, like my favorite artists range from Tool, Pink Floyd, Esham, Nodis, and Bob Dylan, The Doors. I mean, I listen to a lot of different type of music, and I always have, and it became kind of like I pigeonholed myself into one category by calling the magazine Wicked Music Monthly. And unfortunately, you know, I didn't realize just how restricted I would be as far as what I could write about and do with my love for music and my desire to be a successful journalist slash writer. So therefore, Wicked Music Monthly will no longer be Wicked Music Monthly. There are big plans in the future. That's all I can really say about it right now, but I'm going to be partnering up once again with my wife, who she's got her degree in business management, so we're going to try to do something real big and a lot more professional this time with it, and general enough to where we don't have to stick to just one genre of music. You know, we're going to be talking about all types of music, whether it be acid rap, whether it be underground hip hop, whether it be metal, you know what I'm saying, electronica, industrial, whatever. You know, if it sounds good to us and you know, it's quality music, then, you know, we're gonna cover it, and a lot more than just cover it. And that's pretty much all the information I'm gonna give right now about it. But I will let you know this, that the homeboy Lucas, aka Guido, is going to be a partner on this as well. And you know, I got him on speakerphone right here, so I'll let him say a few words and introduce himself too.
Yo, what up, though? This is your real Guido, aka Lucas, as y'all might know on Facebook and shit. Thing is that we want to do is not mainly based on our shit on RLP and wicked shit, you know. Like me, I got the Real Talk Radio thing on lock, you know, and that's strictly RLP, but what I want to branch out is a little bit outside of RLP, say like a punk rock genre shit, you know what I mean, where my roots are from, you know. I got the punk rock shit before I got into the wicked shit, you know what I mean, and that's why I mainly want to get more into this, you know. I was also a metalhead when I was growing up too and all that shit, and I go to countless shows here in Grand Rapids. I know, Jay, you go on shows over in Detroit and shit like countless times, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And why not document these shows, get reviews for the band, you know, maybe catch up a little small interview with a band member and promote their shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's going to be the goal of what we do next, and without giving way too many details, because we want it to be a surprise for all the fans out there of just good quality music. And best believe we're not going to discriminate. You know, my roots are with a lot of different genres of music, like Lucas said, but you know, my biggest influence musically is and has always been, you know, acid rap, real life productions, and the wicked shit. So we definitely were inspired by them in many different ways, on many different levels, and you know, we're not gonna turn our back on the wicked shit.
Hell no. Like, sure,
by any means.
We maybe might make this project that we're working on like RLP or acid rap based. Like that might be the main attention, you know.
Yeah.
We'll be getting this project more attention on. But the project that we're working on is not just acid rap, wicked shit, you know what I mean? It's not limited to just that category. It's going to be full out everything else.
And, you know, even for fans out there, or fans of acid rap out there who ain't fans of other music, man, it's funny because, honestly, acid rap, man, it's almost like a gumbo of different musical influences put into a rap hip-hop format. You know what I'm saying, that made me love it so much and stick with it as long as I have, as opposed to a lot of other rap and hip hop which I kind of left behind years ago, you know what I'm saying, once I got out the street life and all that type of shit. So, you know, that's why acid rap over anything else as far as rap and hip hop goes has always stayed with me for as long as it has, because it's almost like you're listening to everything in one, you know what I mean, like shit, even
right. Like Esha and Nadisnar and Mastermind and all them, they use samples of the Beastie Boys. They use samples of Ozzy. They use samples of Led Zeppelin. You know, get all that little bits and flavors that that everybody fucking loves.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is
they add Eshan and all their lyrical versions on it. That's what makes acid rap to me.
oh, for sure. I mean, not just the musical influences. I mean, I remember reading interviews with Eshan back in the day, man, where he lists his influences as being like Black Sabbath, Prince, Run DMC, you know what I mean? And it was just like, wow, you know, and that's why I think I loved it so much, because that's the kind of shit I grew up listening to, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, definitely, I think it kind of speaks to all sorts of different music fans out there, and, you know, pretty much everybody I've ever introduced it to has either loved or hated it. There's not really a mixed response to the wicked shit, you know what I mean? Either you love it or you hate it, and that's, you know, that's basically what it is, you know what I mean? And that's why I'll never turn my back on it as far as, you know, whatever I do within music journalism or entertainment journalism, you know what I mean? I'm always gonna stay posted on everything that, you know, they're doing, and, you know, my other favorite MCs out there. It's just that, you know, I also want to delve into the rock scene a little bit more, since I grew up as a metalhead, you know, in a metal family. I want to delve into, you know, a lot of other genres of music out there, minus the country, because I don't fuck with country. No offense, but
Fuck country music. Country music causes more suicides than any other
Yeah.
music genre.
yeah,
Fuck that shit.
I can't fuck with no country. But
Right.
you know, and the thing about the wicked shit, you know, it's just not what it used to be, man. There's only a few artists left within the genre who are actually, in my eyes, and this is just a matter of opinion, but who are actually doing the shit right, you know. And the rest of them, you know, there's some dope ass lyricists out there, man, but they've kind of just lost my respect as far as, you know, the elementary methods that they'll go to receive attention, you know. And it doesn't matter who the fuck, you know what I'm saying, who, like that whole Chomo issue, man. I can't fucking listen to a motherfucker who's gonna sit there talk about raping fucking babies and shit and all that crazy shit, man. I just can't do it personally, man. That ain't how I'm built. And you know,
Same here, man. That's one thing I'm mainly against, that and abuse.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand talking about the shit in the rap, but to sit there and, you know what I'm saying, rap about it like it's something to do, you know what I mean? Like, there's a difference to me, man. And motherfuckers be crossing that line habitually. In the words of Charlie Murphy, they're habitual line steppers. And, you know what I'm saying? They just kept getting to me with that bullshit, so I had to leave it alone. And that's another reason I can't stay with just Wicked Music Monthly and keep doing that and basically restrict myself to a genre that I'm just fucking flat out disappointed in, you know what I mean? It could have been so much better. And I hope that the ones who are still out there doing it, and most of them are the ones who've been doing it for a long fucking time, like you got Eshan, Mastermind, you know what I'm saying, ROC, House of Crazies, Twisted, you know, there's a select few who are still doing it the way it's supposed to be done, you know what I mean? And I hope that they bring that shit back to life and keep representing the shit the way it should be, man. But most of the other ones, besides those ones who have been doing it for a long time now, most of them, man, they've twisted the shit, man, into something that it just, it ain't the same.
It's a shell of what it used to be, basically.
Yeah, it's a shell, exactly.
And is it watered down? And sure, that's cool, like, but I don't want wicked shit to turn into like Tyler the Creator bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's almost starting to be like pop rap. You know what I mean? And it's gotten ridiculous, man. So that's why I'm only fucking with underground rap and hip hop and true lyricists and true artists these days, man. Instead of all these whack ass rappers out there, man, who A, can't spit, and B, when the motherfuckers can spit, they talking about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They can't no motherfuckers relate to, not no real motherfuckers can't relate to most of the shit I be hearing coming out these motherfuckers, dick suckers. You know what I mean? And it's gotten to the point where I just can't keep supporting it as a whole genre. I can support the creators of it who are still doing the shit big, like RLP and Mastermind and all them, but I can't keep supporting, you know what I'm saying, all the other garbage that's coming out, these motherfuckers. So that's why it's like, man, I'm gonna go back to my roots, and we're gonna start something up here that's gonna be big enough to cover all genres of music. We're gonna be hitting up shows all across the state, and you know what I'm saying, just representing Michigan, man, to the fullest while we're doing it, and you know, writing and covering all sorts of fucking dope ass artists out there, you know.
Exactly. Like with me, like a little thing, the story history for anyone that doesn't know about me. I come from the straight edge punk rock scene, you know, hardcore punk shit, you know, where people are super militant and shit like that, you know, like stick to your beliefs or fucking die and rot in a corner of an alleyway, you know. That's where I come from, you know what I'm saying? And sure, I kind of abandoned that because of the militant lifestyles that some people have in that genre, you know?
Yeah.
But I got that, I got caught up in that shit, and that's why I don't support it fully 100% like I used to, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Same thing like with the Wicked shit, with it being watered down, like with you, Jay, you know? I can't really support it 100%, but it is what it is, you know? You evolve. Stuff evolves, stuff moves on, whether on your speed or not on your speed, you know.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing, man.
That's the thing that I want to get in this, because I go to a ton of shows here in Grand Rapids, you know, like I said before. I go to a ton of punk shows, I go to a ton of metal shows, reggae, everything, you know.
Yep.
Like, last year I've gone to over, I think 60 shows in total, and including the Gathering, you know. So I say that I start documenting what happens at the shows, you know, start documenting, giving them some reviews of my own, you know. Sure, not like I might not be like a journalist like you are, you know, or studying that or whatever, but I can give a damn good review.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, it ain't fucking brain surgery, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not. You know, like, it's either the show is good or the show is bad. Give us what you thought, and that's it, you know?
Yeah. I'm more of a writer than a journalist. Journalism is just kind of a way for me to kind of get my way into the writing door, you know what I mean? As far as writing full-length novels and being able to get them published on a grand scale. But most great writers, you know, whether this century or prior, started out doing some form of journalism. So that's usually the stepping stone to any writer's career, man. So I mean, and this isn't, you know, this is kind of the easiest form of writing you can do, because you're writing about somebody else's accomplishments, you know what I mean? So all you really have to do is research, you know what I mean? And if you have a passion for that artist or that music already, it makes it twice as easy, because, you know, I've studied acid rap for the past 20 years, you know what I mean? And that shit's just like second nature to me. You ask me anything acid rap related.
For everybody, if you didn't know, Jay pointed this out for me. If you own the CD and you got, like, look at the fingernail of the the lady holding the apple. It's a 666 and faded, really faded print. I have never seen that, and I've owned that album for like a year and a half. I never noticed that. He pointed that out to me yesterday. Like, this guy, he knows his fucking shit. I can tell you guys that much.
I'll tell you some other shit real quick, just to drop some more little knowledge. Most of y'all probably already know this, but the album cover of www.com is actually a infamous painting from the 1400s by a dude named Hieronymus Botch. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's called The Garden of Earthly Delights, man. And that painting is so fucking tripped out, because dude who painted it, basically it's a vision of his version of heaven and his version of hell. And a lot of the shit within the details of that painting is pictures of objects and things which weren't even thought of in that fucking time era, like little robot nuns and just crazy shit that, you know what I'm saying, there was no such fucking thing as half the shit that he was painting about in them pictures, which was really tripped out at the time, you know. And that's why it's such an infamous piece of art to this day, is because it was so ahead of its time, very much like Nodis, you know what I mean, and Esham. So, you know, that's just a little something else, man. But no, man, seriously, if there's like a Trivial Pursuit for fucking RLP shit, I'd be fucking running games. I'd be running some games. No, but seriously though, man, I'm just saying, journalism, man, it's actually pretty fun, man. I've gotten to meet some of my favorite artists of all time. I've gotten to meet and get to know some new artists and their music, like Schizo. You know what I mean, dude? That dude's just blown me away ever since I first heard him. You know, with the Orthus, with Mastermind, and you know, got a chance to interview him for the magazine and see him perform live, and you know, dude's a beast, man, lyrically, and you know what I'm saying, like as far as his whole style, man. He's got a whole new style of his own, you know what I'm saying? And he's you'll just have to check him out for yourself, man. But dude's a beast. You know, you got Damien's Design out of Chicago, who, you know what I'm saying, they're taking the wicked shit to a whole nother level of lyrical talent and, you know what I'm saying, originality. And if you haven't heard any of their shit, go check them out, man. They're on Reverb Nation, and you can read our interview with them too. And you know, they were heavily influenced by Nodis and Isham as well. They even used a couple samples, like one from the song Torture, which I thought was pretty dope. Then there's Schneel out of KZoo, another young, talented lyricist, man. Moving his way up. He ain't really what you consider wicked shit, but he's definitely an intelligent, talented young man. And he's got some cool shit to say, you know, if you're into, you know, music with meaning is what I call it. And if music doesn't have meaning, rarely can I fuck with it. You know, that's how I base the music that I love and continue to listen to this day, man. No matter what genre it is, if it means something, if I can relate to the message in it, then, or if I grew up relating to the message of it, such in the case of a lot of RLP shit, you know, that means something to me. That's the shit I cling to. Other than that, man, I can't fuck with that mainstream pop music and all that crazy shit that they play on the radio, and a lot of this watered down wicked shit that's basically the same as mainstream pop music when you really think about it. When you break down a lot of these so-called wicked artists out here, all they really are is a wicked version of fucking Lady Gaga or Britney Spears. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's real talk. And these motherfuckers who sit there and base their love for music on how much money that artist makes or how many TV shows they've been on. Dog, if you judge the wicked shit or underground rap and hip hop by popularity, then go fucking listen to goddamn Lady Gaga or Britney Spears then, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? Real underground rap, hip hop, lyricism, and wicked shit ain't nothing about popularity or fame. It's all about fuck popularity, fuck the fame, you know what I'm saying? Make good music, and the fans will fucking follow you, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know...
Exactly. And that's why we're doing this. We're not doing this to get famous, we're doing this to get other artists' attention.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
To a new audience in general, you know what I'm saying?
That goes for all art. Period. Not just music, man, but the greatest writers out there. They wasn't trying to be famous, you know what I'm saying? They was fucking artists first and foremost, and their shit got recognized by the right people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everybody to love my shit, whether it be my style of writing or what I have to say. I want motherfuckers to either love me or hate me. Period. You know what I mean? I'd rather motherfuckers don't like my shit as far as everybody goes. I don't want everybody to like it, because that means that they're not thinking, you know what I'm saying? My shit, I want my shit to make people think, not just about music but about life in general, you know what I'm saying? And the shit that can be done to make it better for each and every one of us, you know what I mean? If we just start using our fucking heads and think a little bit more.
Right.
But
all and all, whatever the phrase goes by, doing this project, more in the works to come. We're just doing this video to let everybody know and everything what's to come. There's big things popping, and it is what it is with the whole, you know, Wicked Music Monthly. Like, that shit's dropping, but like you said, you're gonna post. Didn't you say that you were gonna post up all the old shit?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. On our Facebook page. If you haven't already read our interviews and articles for the past 3 months, October, November, December, we did a few album reviews, one for Venus Flytrap most recently. Did the Nodis tribute in October, complete with a detailed interview with Mastermind. Got interviews with Schizo, album reviews, Twisted Abominations. and a few of my own, you know, the handwritten articles just on random shit, you know what I mean? Because when I get, you know, when I got something on my chest, I like to get it off, and the best way I found to get it off is the written word. So, you know, I got my own little articles in there, and I add a own personal flavor onto pretty much everything I write about. You know, I'm a personalized type journalist. You know what I mean? I don't just make it bland and you know, just blah blah blah, dude did this, dude did that. You know, I like to add my own personal feelings and or experiences onto my stories, and I think that's what's gonna make me stand out from a lot of other journalists out there. The one thing I don't do, you know, I don't write about artists that I don't dig. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not feeling it, then I'm not gonna write a bad review about it. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's just trying to bring another motherfucker down. The only type of reviews or articles I write, as far as the artists go, is the ones that I'm digging, the ones that I'm feeling, man. And I try to help support them by writing a review or a interview or whatever. You know what I mean? That's my goal, is to support the music that I like, the music that actually means something to me.
And Jay, like you said with the interviews, you talked to me that you're saying that you're going to chop them up, make them all nice and clean and shit, and upload them, I believe, either on your channel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that's another thing I'm about to do. I got to go through and edit a few things because I went off the record with a few artists, just on some random shit. But still, you know, I was gonna go ahead and edit a few of those audio interviews I still have and put them on YouTube. So those of you who don't really have time to read them can go ahead. I'll put it on my Facebook page. It'll be within the next week or two, but I'll go ahead and post those on YouTube in audio form so you guys can listen to the interviews too. And then in about a month or two, it'll all be gone, and by then me and Guido and other parties will have this next project up and running. So in the meantime, you know, you guys just stay tuned, and you know, we'll keep you posted.
Right on.
Alright, man, so we're gonna sign off here now. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If not, nothing I can do about it. So with that, cheers, peace out.
Peace.
Or starting over. How to act, these niggas don't know how to rap. It sound like he in the back blowing powder packs. You get me mad enough, I might bring Nodis back and pump life back into this bullshit you call rap. Okay, you new school with all that bullshit dancing, but where I'm from, they'll kill you. Crazy as Charles Manson. I rock the black and yellow, but I ain't from Pittsburgh. Respect the penguin though, hustlers who pitch birds. But I'm a red wing, I do the dead thing. Around the goons and the goblins, never scared thing. I got the blicky attached to infrared thing. Busting the Uzi without earplugs, make your head ring. Life after death, blasphemy, do you believe in God? Multi-killionaire God like iPod. No justice, no peace, and still I got no love for the police. Crime wave increase with every release. Spit death on every pedophile priest. Kill one of they ass a day at least. 666, the mark of the beast.
Yeah, bitch, I'm the mastermind, y'all ain't doing shit. Yeah, I flip it, chopping it, screwing it. Do what the fuck I want to in this game. Don't act dumb like you got mush for brains. You know I spit the wicked shit, God like with it. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, cause I live it. Life is not a pretty thing, it ain't about skinny jeans, gay to me, fakery. I don't believe anything.
I don't believe anything that I see, especially anything I seen on TV. No rapper, no singer, no American Idol wrote a suicide note, cause I'm so suicidal. Down in New Mexico, PCP, water trickle. Drop a dime, get killed over 2 nickels. I got homies that'll stick you like a cactus, and they don't look like murder, be they practice. Fuck rap, I ain't doing this shit for you, I'm doing what the fuck I feel. For real. Fuck rap, I ain't doing this shit for you, I'm doing what the fuck I feel. For real. Live nigga rap is back, in fact the track is flipping on niggas like an acrobat. Life after death ain't nothing after that. Watch the company you keep or your ass get whacked. Out cold, greatest story never told. Industry can't see me, they need to take off the blindfold. Who's to blame that I came and claimed the game? Esham 360, it's a shame. The way they hate my art, the wicked Mozart. I guess every sucker has a motherfucking part. In my demise, they despise real wise guys. But I won't say sorry or apologize. Fuck the world, Earl fleeing off in the wind. Fresh to death, up out the coffin again. The rapper killer, the killer who kill rappers. Call them all up like this, the kidnappers. Fuck rap, I ain't doing this shit for you. I'm doing what the fuck I feel. For real. Fuck rap, I ain't doing this shit for you. I'm doing what the fuck I feel. For real.
Yo, what up, though? It's your boy TNT. Bitch, I'm still in here. I ain't went nowhere. I wanna say fuck rap, nigga. These rap niggas is whack. Fake ass niggas. Retarded rapping ass niggas. Fuck y'all niggas, nigga.